What made this such a good fit for you?
Just the pieces that are already in place. I feel like it's a plug-and-play situation, and the chance to go win.
Kind of walk us through kind of how all this came together and kind of what led you here.
Um, received a call from my agent on Sunday, saying that there was some interest and they might want to have a conversation. Next, one thing led to another. Got the next day, I was told that they wanted me to come on a visit. I got here late last night. Everything went well this morning, and I guess that's about as smooth as you could say. Fly in, everything go well, and sign the dotted line.
When you
Trent,
talk
what
to
were you
Zach
hoping?
and when you talked to Zach and Frank, kind of what was the message that they kind of conveyed to you as they kind of took you through the process and what they were looking for from you next season?
They told me that they were just looking for somebody that was coming to play. But well, first and foremost, they said they believe in me. They believe in my game. They like my game, and they said how I play the game is everything that they believe in. They feel like this was missing to help them get over the top. So I was all for that. I was excited about that, and I'm even more excited now being here.
Trent, congratulations,
It's
by the
working.
way.
Skinny, can you hear me?
Thank you.
As far
Thank
as
you.
today's visit, you got in late last night. You said it's pretty quick to sign. What were you hoping to get out of the meetings this morning going into them? And I assume you did get out of them what you wanted.
So it's pretty much a reiteration and an extension of what we talked about over the phone before I even got on the plane to come here. And it was just telling them what they expected of me, what they believe should happen, and how we'll go about things, and that's just what it was. Straight shooters, and I could appreciate that.
You've obviously played left tackle and right tackle, comfortable at both. Was that a factor when you were looking at all of your options in free agency? Because obviously they have Orlando Brown on the left side.
Well, I think that's the beauty of my game, being able to play at an elite level on either side. It's not really a big deal. I'm a plug and play guy on either side.
Was there any concern, or is there any concern that they could go in the draft as early as the first round to draft a guy to compete with?
None at all.
When they talked to you, they talked to you with you being the starting right tackle for the upcoming season. Was that the projection?
Yes, sir.
Trent, what does it mean to you to come to a team that has a quarterback like Joe Burrow and to be, a bookend with Orlando Brown Jr. left side and you on the right? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, and it's a little added motivation to do your job and keep him upright because he can make special things happen.
What's in your mind? What's the biggest key to kind of maybe getting back to the Pro Bowl form that you had a few years ago? And what are you looking to do this year that maybe you feel like you could have done better the last few years?
Really, I mean, I feel like I'll be worried less and just be able to worry about playing football. I won't have to worry about any off the field things, and I'll be able to just enjoy coming to work on a day-to-day basis. And that was important as well when we talk about fit.
One thing that New England had you do a lot is go up against these pass rushers in drop back situations one-on-one. The Bengals like to throw the ball a lot. I'm sure you'll be in some one-on-one situations like you have been against Myles Garrett, TJ Watt. How comfortable are you in those situations because you do it more than any other tackle in the league?
I'm very comfortable doing that. That's what I do best. I think that's why I'm here. And like you said, you wouldn't find another tackle in the league or in the game of football today that does that better than me. I have a unique set of skills in being able to play both sides that way, and credit to God and my parents for that.
You talked about, enjoying coming to work and that being a big thing. What was the last couple of years like for you, and how big of a difference does it make for a player when they enjoy coming into the building?
Well, I don't want to really get into the last couple of years. Let's talk about right now. We here with Coach Zach, and I had a conversation with him, like I said, Sunday, and Coach Pollock on Sunday as well. And like I said, it was just an extension of that today. which led to me signing the dotted line.
Trent,
You thought-
how important was Dante Scarnecchia in your development? And do you see any similarities with him and Coach Pollock and what he teaches?
So I haven't seen Coach Pollock in action yet. He kind of told me that he'll have some tips for me, but at this point in my career, he's gonna let me play. But with Scar, I think he challenged me to be the player that I can be, and that's what I accepted the challenge, and that's what I appreciated the most about him in my development.
You talk about your unique set of skills that help you play either side of the line. What is it about you, whether it's physically or mentally, that allows you to be that guy that can be versatile on the O-line?
Just gifted athletically, being able to switch, playing either side. Coming in as a rookie, I started out a bit as the swing tackle, and then I started over time won the job at the right tackle spot. And then when I got traded in 2018, I played left tackle full time for the first time. I had only had probably like 3 starts at left tackle with the Niners over the course of those 3 years. But it's just the comfortability, and over time, understanding that I cross-train that way in the off season so that I can be able to plug and play whenever the situation comes where I need to be, where I'm needed, wherever at either tackle position.
Does it help to know that you know exactly what your role is going to be here? You talked about coming in and being the right tackle. Does that help you in the offseason knowing that?
Absolutely. It still wouldn't affect how I train. I still will cross train, and yeah.
Why have
To
you?
Ted Karras before you came here, and if so, what did he tell you about the culture here and what's going on?
He said he loved it here. He said that, bro, this is a great organization. It's like a family over here. And I walked in the building this morning, he was in the hot tub getting ready to work out. So he was like, that even added to it. Him being here on March 19th, and the off-season program didn't start for another month almost. That was kind of like a huge thing right there in itself. Just being from where we came from, when people would get out of there for a release any chance we had.
Did Ted show you his new tattoo, the Cincy Hats tattoo?
No, I heard about it though.
Trent, is there any difference between the guys playing on the left side on defense as opposed to the right side? Any difference at all? Speed, size, talent?
I think we have a lot of great rushers in this league. I wouldn't take any credit away from them on either side. I think we have a lot of great rushers in this league, either side.
Who's the best one you faced?
There's been a lot of them. Say Von Miller, Myles Garrett. Yeah.
Trent, why do you take so much pride in being able to play both sides? Because there are a lot of guys that would want to just stick to one side, but you even mentioned you're going to continue to cross train.
Just versatility, and also it just helps your body stay aligned and stay even.
What are your whether it's today and last night or past times that you've been to Cincinnati? What are your impressions of Cincinnati as a city and the area?
It's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful city. This is the first time I've been here in over 20 years, I believe. This is just my second time here ever. But it's a beautiful city. From what I've seen and heard, it's a city built on family and family values, and they love them some football.
What was your first time here?
I was like 8 years old. I came to a conference with my dad.
So
Obviously,
in
you'll
all
be
your playing in the NFL, you never played a game in Cincinnati.
I haven't.
What's this process been like for you? I mean, it's been 8 days since the tampering window opened. Are you a patient guy by nature? Or were you starting to wonder what was going on?
I feel like I wasn't too worried. I was patient enough to wait on the right fit. I think I've earned enough over the course of my career to where I've been able to be that way. And the right fit came along, and here we are.
Trent, obviously you'll be blocking for Joe Burrow. You mentioned Ted was in the building. I know Joe's been in there a lot this offseason. Have you been able to talk to him yet? And if so, what have those conversations been like?
No, I haven't talked to him yet.